Subscribe to Filmy Mirchi for all What Women Want episodes and click the bell icon to receive all updates.
Why is this professor still teaching at her age? खुद हिस्ट्री है, हमें क्या हिस्ट्री पढ़ाएगी? इस उम्र में maybe you should slow down your workouts. She doesn't even know what FOMO means, dude. मैं क्या बात करूँगी उससे? मैंने ये questions और remarks बहुत सुने हैं. A woman crosses 40 और सबको लगता है कि her career is over. But that's not true at all. Meryl Streep, Oprah Winfrey, the late Sridevi ji, Neena Gupta, I can go on. लेकिन point ये है कि इन सब ने इस statement को wrong prove किया है.
Filmy Mirchi presents Dabur Amla What Women Want. Snack partner, Mr. Makhana.
Hi there, I'm Kareena Kapoor Khan. You are listening to the most unapologetic show, Dabur Amla What Women Want. आज हम बात कर रहे हैं about the importance of staying relevant. मेरी sister Karishma is a prime example of a woman जो हमेशा relevant रही है, from the time she debuted to when she took a break to when she resumed working. So, to talk more about how she's managed to do this so beautifully and share her Dabur Amla story of strength, please welcome Karishma Kapoor.
Yes. Hello.
Well, actually, this is going to be the best episode.
Oh.
I always say to all my guests, but I officially announce that this is going to be the best episode. Lolo, tell us what is the recipe of staying relevant?
Well, according to me, I think there is no recipe. I'd like to just share that for me, it's about moving with the times. You know,
Of
today,
course.
with each decade, I feel, you know, after spending 27 years in the industry,
Absolutely.
that, you know, the secret for me, my formula, as you would say, is just moving with the time.
Yeah, absolutely. तुम हमेशा इतनी amazingly radiant कैसे लगती हो? But
my God.
I mean, for me to even say it and ask my own sister this question, but I want you to
may
tell
seem a bit odd.
Yeah, but I want you to
uh,
tell our listeners.
I think पहले तो मैं ये कहना चाहूँगी कि we are blessed with great genes.
I think it's because of our mother.
Our mother. उसके आगे I think your inner positivity. It could be maybe my inner positivity that reflects on my face.
So I think Lolo, you are very, very active. I mean, I know that you're obviously very active on social media, but do you think it's helping you in staying
Like
relevant?
I said that, you know, it's not only about being relevant, but in a certain way, you know, growing and being myself. I think
Okay.
it's given me a chance to, you know, be connected with my fans, to have a lot of
with
younger
people,
fans,
a lot of exposure.
you know, a lot of exposure.
And like you said, a very relevant point, जो आपने अभी कहा is to stay in touch and get a lot of younger fans. So you think
you
that
know, like
is-
something like an Instagram, the fan base, you know, when I check, you know, when you check, is like between 18 to 25.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is really amazing, you know, for someone like me to have such young fans.
everybody gets trolled on social media, including people like me who are not on it. But तुम्हें किस चीज़ के बारे में troll किया गया है, which you would like to share with us?
Honestly, about you.
About me?
Yes. So
Okay.
it's really funny. It is like, आप अपने बहन को कहो इतना पाउट मत करे.
My pout is more like hashtag pout.
Yes. Oh, we love Kareena's pout. We love her
Oh,
pout.
God.
So, you know, it's a mixed bag and it's really funny. Or then maybe like if I've not posted a picture in a long time with you or the family, like there's so many of your fans who are like, please ma'am, can you put a picture? So I think it's a wonderful relationship also.
Yeah, you have always been my role model. But I think my listeners want to know that who your role model has been.
Well, I think today Kareena is my inspiration, you know. We've grown up being so close to each other and we inspire each other. I think, you know,
Yeah, I think it's
that's
great
more.
for two siblings to,
You know, to be so
in
close,
the same profession.
Be in the same profession, be successful, and, you know, have so much in common, you know. I think we give each other advice and,
And
learn
strength.
and strength and learn from each other. So I think my mom, our mother,
Yeah.
is my inspiration. I think my grandmothers have been an inspiration, be it, you know, beauty, poise, and, you know, being single-handedly having that strength to be focused in
But
bringing up their
also-
children so well.
Talking about our grandmother, talking about both our grandmothers, I think Dadi ji, who our grandmom, who father's mother, who just passed away recently, I think she was also somebody who kept up with the times and was extremely relevant at the
Yes.
age of
Yes.
90 plus.
88.
88. But she kept up with
You know,
the times. She
with
was so
fashion,
relevant with
you know,
everything.
with life, with lifestyle, being such a great hostess. really kept up
and
with the
everybody,
times.
everyone was always talking about that. Her poise, her elegance, her taste kept changing
Yes,
with each generation.
I think mom also, I think the way she brought us up, she has kept up with the times. I think today she's so liberal.
Yeah,
she's
she's
more like a
very-
friend.
always
even
stayed
to
relevant
like
also
my
till
teenage
today.
daughter, like to Samaira.
Yeah.
So she is very open.
So changing with the times is also,
very important.
Important
To be relevant.
Absolutely,
and that's the case with me.
What do you have to say, Lolo, about the comeback pressure? This word of like, when female actors get married, have babies.
Well, I think
a
it's really,
comeback.
frankly, I think it's very unfair. Because there is a lot of pressure on that woman, on that person. And tell me honestly, when anyone in an office takes, leave and goes on maternity leave and comes back after 2 months, are they making a comeback in the office? Is it like, Priya is, making a comeback. Let's see how she's going to do.
Exactly.
I think for
Very,
us
very valid
as
point.
actors and people in the film industry, it is a lot of pressure, and I feel in a way an unfair pressure.
Yeah.
We are like any woman out there who's, going on
But I
baby
think
leave
it's
and come
also,
back.
if I may say, I think it's also because, we are in a visual medium. It's always about the
Yes,
comeback.
yes.
How is she going to look after her delivery?
But I think it's
or
really
after her
unfair
marriage?
at the same time.
It is. It's
because
terrible.
they're not saying, they're making a comeback. A lawyer
Yeah,
is making a
absolutely.
comeback in the court. Let's see how she's going to perform.
Yeah, exactly.
We have the added pressure, yes, of course, because we're from the entertainment industry.
Hopefully that is going to change with,
I think
so many
things
of us
are changing in the industry.
So many
And
actresses
I
now
think
getting married
You're
and
the
coming
biggest
back.
example that, after being a mom and everything, I would say you're even more successful than you were before. So the game is changing. People are so much more open-minded.
Absolutely.
Someone like, for me, who doesn't even act in movies, but I'm super busy.
Yeah.
I do events, I do endorsements.
Yes,
I go for,
absolutely.
promoting something that I believe in.
Yeah.
So it's
and
a
that's
really,
what our topic is about, doing things
doing
and staying
different
relevant.
things and staying relevant. So in a different way, I'm relevant.
Lolo, when young girls at the age of 20 are making statements like, God, I'm getting old. And,
That's shocking.
Yeah.
That's just
It's just shocking. So do you think there's a lot of pressure on young women in India right now?
I think it's globally because there's so much exposure
And especially
everywhere.
on the way they look.
Because of social media, because of Instagram, everyone's checking their pictures, everyone wants to look good. There's so much awareness out there.
Everybody's
they
worried
follow,
about getting old. Why? At 20, I think I was really like, I was flying, remember? I was enjoying
and
my 20s.
I want to tell
never
all
felt.
these women out there that if I may say so, if you see, especially me in my 20s, I feel I look much better or better groomed today than I looked in my 20s.
Absolutely.
So please don't feel like that.
Absolutely. As women, I think काफी doubt करते हैं खुद को. Women are always, of course, probably, because of the pressures or whatever, but especially after a certain age, women are always, like how am I looking, how am I feeling,
Well, like
what do
I
you have to
said,
say about this?
don't feel like that. We should all learn to age gracefully.
Absolutely.
And that is something that maybe I must say on this show is my mantra. Just age gracefully because people will love
Like
you
wine.
anyways. Yeah, like wine.
Like, absolutely. I think the older the vintage, the better.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so this
Yes.
constant pressure of, being young, staying young.
It should not be there, frankly.
Yeah. So Lolo, obviously, आपने फिल्मों से काफी break लिया है. But now that, you're doing your events and you do your endorsements, do you see any difference in the way people have treated you then to now? Is there any sort of like a dramatic change or something in the way people look
No,
at you?
not at all. I think that that love and that warmth has always remained. So I think that's really wonderful. In fact, wherever I go, people ask me, why aren't you doing films anymore? Why aren't you doing
Yeah.
films anymore? But honestly, it's, as you know, it's been out of choice.
Yeah.
And people don't treat me differently. I feel people show much more love. And even if I'm at a restaurant, people will come up to me and be like, ma'am, we want to see you back in movies. So it's a wonderful feeling, actually.
Yeah.
But this has been a choice that I have made, not to be actively doing movies anymore, as you know.
Now that you and me both are mothers, और लोगों का perception है that, motherhood के बाद it's even more difficult to stay relevant. Do you think that? Do you feel that?
No, I don't think motherhood should define us
Yes.
as women, because we're learning every day, we're growing every day. The
You're also
job of
staying
being,
and learning and being relevant through the kids because they're the young generation.
They
They
are the
kind of
young
show us the way.
generation. My kids tell me, what music they're into, and I keep up with trends in fashion through my daughter, and actually music through my son.
Yeah,
I've become an
absolutely.
avid football fan because of my children. They both love football, so I know the football players' names, the teams, and
So
yeah,
the
we
kids
keep
are
relevant
also
through them.
helping you.
Yes,
Keep
be
with the
relevant.
times, be
Yes.
relevant, know what's,
Absolutely.
all the lingo that they're on all the social
Absolutely,
media. I'm quite
yes.
sure of that. So thank you so much. I think it was a
Thank
fun
you.
episode. And like I said, honestly, it has been my best. So thank you
Oh,
so
thank
much for
you.
coming
Thank you, my
on my
baby.
first
Love
ever
you.
radio show. Hey guys, आपको मुझे कोई भी बात बोलनी हो तो leave a comment below. If you want more videos like this, don't forget to hit subscribe.